Another question someone asked was, do I ever feel or have I ever felt self conscious about my tics in public? How do I handle that? And I'll say, sure. There are times when I get a little social anxiety, surprising probably to some of my friends because I do have quite an outgoing personality. But I think it just depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing, who I'm with. I'll say before the collision, when I was younger in school, maybe I was a little more self conscious, but as I got older and I kind of came into myself, no. I just have kind of a natural, I know people are gonna stare and I don't care what people think about me type of personality or attitude, but it doesn't mean that since the collision, there are times if I'm having a really bad day, I'm in a lot of pain and it's just I'm exhausted and my tics will get worse with pain and exhaustion, that I am not acutely aware that people are staring and that I'm not more self conscious about it. And for a while after the collision, I wouldn't go anywhere. I would not go to the theater. I love the theater. I love the ballet. I love to go to plays. I like to do things. I wouldn't do them because like really worried about who was sitting next to me and if the performers would hear me and just being very aware and self-conscious. So in that respect, I did become more self-conscious, definitely in the workplace. Oh my God, all of the things that have happened to me in corporate America, especially since the collision. I mean, just the disrespect and embarrassment that I faced at the hands of some of these companies. I would feel really self-conscious in a corporate setting because I wasn't respected. I just have a very strong constitution and I am a very resilient person. I had to just continue to live my life. I have the right to be in all the spaces that anyone else is in and I'm going to do what I want to do. And even when I'm afraid or I am feeling self-conscious, I force myself to do it because I feel there is courage in doing what makes you afraid. That's how you build courage. It's not about not having any fear, right? It's about doing what you want to do, even with the fear. I just persevere through it. So, yes, I do feel self conscious at times because of um, the change in the tics. I am 12 years uh, out from this collision, and I have to try to have some kind of normality in my life. So, I'm trying to just come back to myself and come back to who I am and who I've always been as a person. And like I said before the collision, no, I just have always had this like they're gonna stare, let them stare. You know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I don't care. And I think that just kind of came from living in this body since I was 5 years old. So 46 years of having Tourette syndrome. You kind of grow accustomed to the way other people um, act, and you just kind of get used to it, and you just let it, not phase you. All right, y'all. Talk to you soon.